بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تغضب. Translation: Do not become angry. Hadith can be found in Sahih al-Bukhari. Respected listeners, this picture that I have presented in front of you whilst reading this hadith, according to historians, is a place in Ta'if where the Prophet ﷺ took respite after he was pelted with stones for approximately 6 miles, according to the ulama. And this was a time where Prophet ﷺ said that this was one of the hardest times in his life, when asked by Hazrat Aisha radiallahu anha, and he was pelted with stones so much that the slippers of his was stuck to his feet with blood, and they hissed at him, jeered at him, hooted at him. And after, when he couldn't take much more, he sat here and took respite. Now, the Prophet ﷺ was the Habibullah, was the beloved of Allah, merciful, and Rahmatul lil Alameen. And the angels, that was in charge of the valley, and in charge of the mountains of each side of the valley, came to the Prophet ﷺ and said, Ya Rasulullah, to the nearest effect, we have witnessed what has happened. If you want, we will crush this valley and kill everybody, and perish the ones who are living here. And what did he, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, say? No, I make dua that Allah brings somebody from their progeny. And the point I'm trying to make is he withheld his anger. If anything, he did dua. The Prophet ﷺ has taught us within his life. He has also mentioned that whenever you get angry whilst they are standing, then they should sit down. And if this does not aid then the removal of the anger, then they should lie down. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the Prophet ﷺ says that indeed anger is from the acts of the shaitan, and the shaitan is a creation of hell fire. The hellfire will be extinguished with water. Hence, when one of you becomes angry, then perform the ritual ablution. Yani, we do wudu. Now, my respected listeners, if we think about it, how many times do we get angry? How many times do we want to say things, say nasty things, and that one nasty thing we say to somebody, it breaks their heart, it leaves a scar upon them. There's a saying in English, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never be forgotten. And the example I would like to give is just like when we throw a stone at a mirror. The mirror breaks, it can be fixed, or the window, and if we put it together, it yet still leaves the mark there. And this is something we need to be mindful. We are inhumans, we will become angry, but remember the words of the Prophet ﷺ, do not become angry. Also, the Prophet ﷺ said he would himself seek refuge from the anger of Almighty Allah. Yani, he would say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Is reported in a narration that when thunder or lightning would strike, the Prophet ﷺ would supplicate, O Allah, do not destroy us with your anger or punishment. Forgive us and grant us peace. This hadith can be found in Sunnat at-Tirmidhi, volume 4, page 462, hadith number 3738.